great, set. 180, 180. Delta. Delta, set. 180, 180. Delta. Great, set. 180, 180. Delta. Great, set. 180, 180. Delta. Delta, set. 180, 180. Delta. Delta, set. Trimmer. Delta. Delta, set. 180, 180. Delta. Great, set. Delta. Great, set. Delta. Great, set. Delta. Great, set. Delta. Delta, set. Delta. Great, set. Delta. Great, set. Delta. Delta, set. 180, 180. Delta. Delta, set. 180, 180. Delta. Delta, set. 180, 180. Delta. Great, 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 set. 180, 180. Delta. Delta set. 180, 180. Delta. Great, great, set. 180, 180. Delta. Delta set. Trimmer, trimmer. Delta. Delta set. 180, 180. Delta.
It is one of the most intimidating environments in all of sport. And with a war drum beating, the crowd has begun its battle cry here at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead, a rematch from Super Bowl 57, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles
to kick off for Philadelphia.
The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. Time to see what Patrick Mahomes can do here with his first possession. The quarterback out of Texas Tech getting set to lead this KC Chiefs offense.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test the secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
A 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Mahomes now to throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5. Ariza's on to punt here as he gets this one away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The 2nd-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
And he certainly had his share of struggles in the opener, threw a couple of ill-timed interceptions in the game. So that was something that was harped upon all week in practice. Because if he's going to help this team be a winning one, he can't give the football away like he did last week. The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Throwing is Hurts. This will be caught by Brown. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Hurts to throw. That is caught. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this one's incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver. And it's third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 17-yard line.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run forward Barkley. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
It's a gain of 2. That's another Eagles first down.
They'll try and run forward Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. A good hold of these wet conditions. The point after's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
The numbers on the ground for Pacheco last week. 12 carries, 57 yards.
It's a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Arrowhead, it's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on
Yellow.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Now here's Mahomes. And he'll find the open man. That's complete. And he has another first down as as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 23.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Open man right side is Rice. And down inside the 15 he goes. From the 13 now they work on 1st and 10.
First down.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And power running here down the 6-yard line. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Hunt gets it on the draw from Mahomes. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Pacheco is in. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent off here. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And so we're looking to maneuver. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
Handoff now for Pacheco. And he stopped immediately there. Now a 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Eagles' 28.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
16 yards.
His first catch, good for 16 and a first. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Mahomes going to hand it off to Hunt. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing now is Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelsey, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football, and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands. They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. Now they trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Hurts. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And Devontae going to pick up the Eagles' first down as he'll get this down to the 41. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. And that's going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure to give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes. That's to the sideline and incomplete. And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Quick slant to Brown. Oh, he's going to be brought down there in the field of play. And the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
Hurts fumbles it. Yeah, this is going to be an Eagles first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. He'll look to throw. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. He may go. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Hunt is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll try and get this one game going. This is Barkley. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Looking here for Smith downfield. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. And the Chiefs will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he's brought down.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for Kansas City Chiefs.
Now a toss left for Pacheco. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
2nd and 12 at the 46-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. He's got Brown on the out route complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking inside the 40.
2
yards still to go. Third down now. Now Mahomes. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop him. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds, back near their own 20. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A first down carry for Barkley. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll set up to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Up the middle with Barkley. Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Shreds the tackle. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Throwing is Hurts. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. A 3rd quarter action from Kansas City. 2nd down and 10. They'll set up a throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Now the first carry for their fullback. And will be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. That one caught by Rice. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Draw play. Mahomes gives to Hunt. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down. And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Brown. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Another Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Jet sweep. Here comes Worthy. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, his second touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. The last series for them a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And he is caught. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he whips that one incomplete there.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, that is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Incomplete. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Safety Reed Blankenship. He got in there and stopped him for a loss on the play.
41-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And he gets it down to the 32.
Complete to number 10.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Yellow, yellow. What?
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. Butker's kick here is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they forced him to taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you can win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you said baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time, and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that, and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on.
Words alone
Great, set. Double touch that. Trimmer. Double touch. Double touch that. Right anyway, that. Double touch. Great, set. Right anyway, that. Double touch. Great, set. Right anyway, that. Double touch. Double touch that. Right anyway, that. Double touch. Great, set. Right anyway, that. Double touch. Great, set. Right anyway, that. Double touch. Double touch that. Right anyway, that. Double touch. Great, set. 180, 180. Double touch. Great, set. Double touch. Double touch that. Double touch. Double touch that. Double touch. Great, set. Double touch. Great, set. Double touch. Double touch that. Double touch. Great, set. Double touch. Great, set. Right anyway, that. Double touch. Double touch that. Trimmer. Double touch. Great, set. Right anyway, that. Double touch.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
And I saw that he had an interesting quote in the research packet that we had after last week's game. It's all on me now. I've got to lead my team and find a way for us to win a game. 0-2, but they're at home. I guess he's going to try and find a way to get the home crowd involved early.
That's good for Eagles. First down.
They go play action with Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Now back to throw. Airing it out deep for Smith. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Back to throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Hurts. And he fires one incomplete. The Eagles at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first two games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that. And what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They thought they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room. But they do have to start winning some games.
Barkley, inside handoff. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. Ball sits on the 10, second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They'll go to Barkley again. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third down, here's Dillon. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
That's good for Eagles first down. First and goal at the 1 yard line.
Barkley is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal. They've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by a longtime starter in the NFL, a former #1 overall pick way back in 2009. It's Matthew Stafford.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
Now Stafford. He gets this to Devontae Adams. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down.
17 yards on the play. It's now third down.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. So on fourth down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. Britton Covey deep for Philadelphia. Fielded just inside the 20. Now a hit and a loose football. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Stafford now to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
And that drop will cause a little bit of angst for the play caller because you know they've worked all week game planning and flexing the tight end out and making him a matchup issue for the defense. They have what they wanted, and he drops the ball.
Man, just couldn't hang on to the slam. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
Brings up third and inches.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a third down and less than a yard. On the sneak, it's Stafford. And he is going to have a Rams first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on third and inches.
First down. I'll pick up with 2 yards.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Second and 5 from the 8.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
They run it again with Williams. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Kyron Williams, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Rams are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he takes this near the 25, just a little past there. Call it the 26.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
73!
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll make it second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Hurts going to keep it running right. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
15 yards. And an Eagles first down. First and 10.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And the Rams got it. They bring it down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
The 37-yard line.
Throwing on second and long. Hurts. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
It's now third down and 1.
They'll look to throw here. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Braden Mann in
On fourth down, punt coming from Braden Mann. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And the Rams are going offense here for the 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. 2nd and 10.
The coverage by John Campbell.
Stafford. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10.
To throw is Stafford. That's caught. Puka Nacua. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
10 more yards.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Again, it's Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Out of the gun, Stafford. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep him at the end zone.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Davante Adams, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The Eagles offense going to take over late in this 1st half. A slim deficit here in a 1-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the... Oh, and now some space to operate. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the 1st half. Elliott good with a PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Still going. And finally, he's out of bounds. But how about that return? All the way inside inside the 20 and into the red zone.
At the 18-yard line.
Here's Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Puka Nakua as the first half is winding down. And the Rams have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Britton Covey going to bring it out of his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here are the Rams to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Throwing is Stafford. Screen play set up for Williams. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
Third and 15 coming up after that loss of 2.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Fielded at the 20. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And it will be Eagles football, first and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Throwing is Hurts. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. After the interception, here's Stafford. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 18-yard line.
Now it's Stafford. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Brings up third down and 2.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he's going to have a Rams first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on third and 2.
That's good for a Rams first down. It's a gain of 6. First down.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Off the draw, here's Williams. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Gain of 7 brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Stafford. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Davante Adams. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Rams have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Makes the score.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14. The Rams kickoff team on the field. And here we go with the ball in the air. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Eagles offense and running back Saquon Barkley ready to get going again. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Here's Hurts to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Hurts sets up to throw it. That is caught. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for the Eagles. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
A gain of 19 yards. And an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back to throw again. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. Hurts connecting there with Brown for the Eagles 1st.
That's another Eagles 1st down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. This will be caught once again by Brown. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley taking it in from a yard out. And the Eagles have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. It's complete. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And the Rams set 1st down.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 9.
Ready. Lady.
Here's Stafford. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Williams will score. Touchdown, L.A. Well, that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that can win the game for us.
36, Eagles 22.
Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass, so you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And his crew will take over the football at the 35-yard line. Play action, Stafford. And that's complete to Adams. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. First down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Lady.
Stafford now to throw. Over the middle, he's got the hook up to Weddington. And the Rams are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Williams is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Got to be feeling confident they're going to get off the schneid. An old coach told me he calls this a relief win. 0-3 would have been bad. You get to 1-2, you feel a lot better, don't you?
That is so true, and you feel better about yourself. You think to yourself, okay, we're still in the playoff hunt. We're not out of it at 0-3. But the other part, too, it leads to doubt about your system, leads to doubt about your coaches. They don't have to worry about that now. They can move forward.
Escaping a tackler at the 25. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. Second and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 35-yard line.
Hurts. And drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Then they won't run a play here, no victory formation. They will indeed try to get 3 more. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And his kick is indeed good.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League. But fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they